Aloha and welcome to Vinyasa Flow Yoga. My name is Katie and today we're going to be working on our three-part breath as well as opening into the shoulders. So we're going to be doing a little bit of back bending and a little bit of shoulder opening, but first we're going to start with our breath. So as always, take this class as you need it. It's an all levels class, but always listen to your body first and foremost. Go ahead and grab a mat, roll it on out. And let's get started in a nice, easy seated position. So coming into your easy seated position, make sure to ground through your hips. Find that nice spot grounded in towards the earth. Legs can be crossed, full lotus, half lotus, or even sitting down on your heels or on a pillow. Close your eyes and begin to align the spine. Start by pressing your hips down as you pull your low belly up and in. Your lower ribs pull in as you lift through your heart, shoulders roll down and away from your ears. Extend through the crown of your head. Begin to drop into this space here by first noticing how you feel in the physical self. How is the outer layer of your being doing today? And then draw yourself a little bit more inward. Notice, is there any excess chit-chat going on in the brain? That's fine if there is, that's totally natural. Just begin to let that dissipate away. And then begin to draw in deeper. Notice the emotional state of the body. How do you feel in this moment? So just begin to take your hands together at heart center. Take a moment here. Breathe in through your nose. Fill up through the belly. Exhale out the mouth. Let it go. Now let's place your left hand on your heart space and your right hand on your belly, right around your navel. As you inhale in, feel your breath travel down to your right hand. As you exhale, feel that right hand just relax back in as your belly retracts back towards your spine with your exhale. Big breath in through the nose, fill up through the belly. And exhale out through the nose. Let your belly retract back towards your spine. Big breath in, fill your belly. Big exhale out, let it go. Now on your next inhale breath, drink that breath all the way down to the base of your belly. Then fill your lungs all the way up to the top of the chest. And exhale from the heart space, from your belly. Let it go. Inhale deep into your belly, your heart space. Drink the breath all the way to the top of the throat. And exhale from your heart space, from your belly. Let it completely go. Inhale breath in, fill your belly. Let that breath drink up and into your heart space, all the way up to the top of the throat. And release it the same way that it came in. Heart space, belly, release. You can place your palms back on your thighs, and as you inhale in, let your mind's eye travel to the base of your belly, to your rib cage, up to the top of your throat, and let yourself exhale out through the nose, release from the throat, the heart, and your belly. Good, big breath in through the nose, fill your belly, fill your lungs, drink your breath all the way up to the top of the throat. And exhale, release just as smooth as it came in. Begin to listen to the quality of your breath as it travels in through the nose. Create that gentle constriction in the back of the throat. Exhale out through the nose. Slow and controlled with your breath. Big inhale and full round. Exhale out. Nice. Now let's begin to move with our breath. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, twist to the right. Take your right hand down to the earth behind you, left hand to the top of your right knee. Twist out to the right. Pull your lower belly up and in. Good. Inhale back through center. Reach your arms towards the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand on the earth, right hand to the top of your left knee. Gaze out past that left shoulder. Inhale back through center, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, baby back bend, bend your elbows, drop your head back, lift through your heart. Inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. Now this time as you exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, lift through your heart, shoulders back, look up. And as you exhale, begin to hinge forward. Let your fist come up off your low back slightly. Good, feel that big opening through the shoulders, and then inhale, reach your arms back up towards the sky. This time exhale, hands to your knees. Curl in, tuck your chin. Inhale, open your heart forward, shoulders back, keep your hands on your knees. Use it as leverage to open your chest forward. Exhale, curl back up and in, tuck your chin, pull your belly towards your spine. Good, inhale, open your heart, shoulders back, use those hands as leverage. Exhale, curl in, tuck your chin, pull up and in towards your spine. This time, inhale those arms up to the sky, roll your shoulders back, look up, create length. Now as you exhale, take your hands down out in front of you, uncross your legs, and we'll meet in a tabletop position. So as you come into your tabletop position, shoulders are right over your wrists, hips over your knees. Gaze down between your thumbs. Just begin to circle your hips to the left, down and around, counterclockwise with the body, big circular motions. Take about 3 to 5 rounds before you begin to switch sides. In your own time, begin to switch in the opposite direction. Big circular motions, hips back to the heels, forward and around. About 3 to 5 more rounds on your own. Continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Nice. Let's all come back through neutral spine. Gaze down between your thumbs, ground those palms. Take a big breath in, roll your shoulders back, tilt your tailbone high, look up to the sky, cow pose. Exhale, curl up and in, tuck your chin, arch your spine. Inhale, shoulders back, tailbone high, heart forward. Exhale, curl up and in, tuck your chin. One more round. Inhale, big breath, shoulders back, tailbone high, look up. Last exhale, curl up and in, pull your low belly towards your spine, arch through the upper back. Nice, let's come back through neutral spine, gaze down between your thumbs. Take your toes together behind your big toes touch, knees open out wide. Press your hips back towards your heels. Let your right hand come underneath your left elbow. Right arm reaches over to the left as you extend your left arm forward and just relax your head and neck down. You should feel a deep stretch through the right shoulder, through the low back, even into the hips as we're in this modified child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more breath. Exhale, release. Next inhale breath, shift gently forward, release your right arm. Take it back out in front. Take your left arm underneath that right shoulder, reach it out to the right as you press your hips back. Relax your arms down, relax your head and neck down as your hips press back to your heels. Take a deep breath in through the nose, fill your belly. And an exhale out. Deep breath in. Exhale out. One more big breath. Next inhale, shift forward. Take your left arm back out in front. Come back to have your knees right underneath your hips, toes straight back behind you. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, let your arms walk forward out in front of you into Anahatanasana, puppy dog pose. Let your shoulders roll down and away. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Gaze out forward in front of you. Let your heart melt down. So this is a really deep shoulder opener. Gaze forward. Next, inhale, breath. Shift onto your forearms. Slide your knees back. Pull your heart through. Create gentle traction with your forearms as you lift through your chest, shoulders back. Now as you exhale, lower your heart down. Take your right elbow out to the right, palm faces down. Left hand is under your left shoulder as you gently begin to roll onto your right hip. So you're really getting a nice deep stretch into that right shoulder, right pectoral muscle. Keep that right arm at a 90-degree bend. Let your right shoulder just drop down gently. Good, let's come back through center. Take your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Left arm out in a 90-degree bend. Press down into that right hand and gently roll onto the left shoulder. Feel a nice opening through the front of that left heart space. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Slowly come back through center. Tense your hands to the outside of your mat. Free flowing cobra. Inhale, open your shoulders side to side. Circle them out. Get all of those excess little cricks out of the shoulders. Let this feel good. You can even turn your neck side to side. Stretch through the head and neck. You can come up high or even stay low and just get that nice opening through the thoracic spine. Good. Let's come back through center. So now we're going to move into a little bit of strengthening through the spine and opening through the shoulders. Reach your arms back behind you. Bend your knees and flex your feet. Take an inhale and just reach those fingertips straight back behind you so your spine is being lifted through those muscles in your back. Lift through your heart, shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another. Open your collarbones forward. Gaze just slightly out in front of your mat. So you don't want to crank the neck, but rather just gently gaze forward. Inhale, lift through your heart. Nice job. Exhale, release it all down. Just take your hands down to the earth, forehead to the backs of your hands, and shimmy your hips side to side. Release the low back. Stay connected with your breath. So inhale in through the nose, fill up your belly, let it press in towards your mat. And exhale out through the nose, let it release. Nice job. Inhale, let's come back up. This time, take your hands behind your back to interlace as you bend your knees. Roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Flex through your feet. Keep your knees hips width distance. Take an inhale breath in, lift up through your heart, reach that fist back as if you're reaching back between your calves. Big breath in, squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another. Lift through your heart, big breath in. One more exhale. Last big inhale. Nice job. Exhale, release it down. Take your palms to face down, forehead to the backs of your hands, and just shimmy your hips side to side. Release this out. Let it go. Good. Now inhale, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Palms plant down on the earth. Point your elbows back, shoulders down and away from your ears. Take an inhale, lift your heart into a baby cobra. Good. Tuck your toes behind you and press your hips back towards your heels. Feel a nice release through the low back. Let your heart melt down. There's even a gentle stretch through the arches of the feet here. Good. Next inhale, tense your fingers And begin to walk your hands over to the right. So crawl them all the way, even off your mat, towards the right. Relax your head and neck. And feel a nice stretch through that left side shoulder. So you want to keep your elbows lifted. Fingertips engaged, grounded down on the earth. You should feel a big stretch through that left side waist, that left lat. And then inhale, let's come back through center. So stretch the hands forward, keep those elbows lifted, relax the head and neck. Just feel this nice length through center here. And on your next inhale, begin to walk the hands over to the left. Keep those elbows lifted, press your hips back, feel a nice length through that right lat. Deep breath into the belly. Exhale, release. Good. On your next inhale, stretch those arms all the way forward. Keep the elbows lifted, relax the head and neck back, press your hips back. And exhale, release everything down. Nice job. Let's inhale, shift forward into tabletop position. Ground your palms down, ground your knees down. Good. Now as you inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky, roll your right shoulder back. And as you exhale, thread the needle, let that right arm come underneath, bend your left elbow, drop your right shoulder back, press your hips back evenly, relax your head down. Take your left arm up to the sky, reach it up high. Maybe tuck that left arm behind your back around the front of that right hip. Feel that right shoulder blade spread from your spine. Nice job. Inhale that left arm to the sky. Lower that left palm back down to the earth. Inhale, reach your right arm high, open up, roll that right shoulder back. And lower right palm back down to the earth. Let's switch sides. Inhale that left arm to the sky. Stack your shoulders, look up. Exhale, thread that left arm underneath. Let the left shoulder ground down, bend your right elbow, press your hips back. Good, now you can take your right arm to the sky. And maybe even tuck it behind your back around the front of that left hip. Feel that deep stretch through the left shoulder blade. Good. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Lower your right palm back down to the earth. Next inhale, breath, left arm all the way up to the sky. Stack your shoulders, look up. Exhale, tabletop position. Nice job, big breath in. And big breath out. Tuck your toes. Take your knees together and your feet together. Press your hips back towards your heels. And you can stay right here. This is a big stretch through the arches of the feet. Or you can begin to walk your hands up towards your thighs and sit back onto your heels for even more stretch through the heels and through the arches of the feet. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. If you have more room here and you want to stretch even further, you can take your hands back behind you, shoulders back, and get a deeper stretch through the heart and through the feet. Wherever you are, steady breath in through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath in. Good. As you exhale out, release the toes from back behind you and sit back onto your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders down and away from your ears, look up to the sky, and exhale, begin to bow forward. Take your forehead down towards the earth. Lift your hands as they're interlaced up towards the sky. As far as they'll go, maybe they won't go up off of your back and you hold on to them behind you. Maybe you even have a towel or you're holding on to a wrist. Wherever you are, it's more about opening the shoulders and lengthening through the low back and expanding through the chest. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Let the hands fall back onto your low back. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Slowly roll back up. Scoot your legs to either side and meet me in a simple cross-legged position, just like we began class. Feel free to find a pillow to sit on if that's a bit more comfortable for you. Close your eyes, let your palms face down or up on the thighs. And begin to tap into your breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. Join me in this seated meditative state. And you'll notice as you're here, it's natural to have thoughts draw in and out through the mind. But just let them go, release them just as easily as they come in. Not becoming attached to any one thing. Stay connected to the present. Notice sounds around you. Notice the state of the mental state and the physical state of yourself without becoming attached to what that is. Keep your internal gaze upwards to the point between your eyebrows, your third eye center, and this allows you to stay in your meditative state rather than that sleep state that might be easy to fall into in this quiet meditative position. Take your last round of breath here. Let it go. Allow yourself to come into a natural breathing. No control of the breath, no control of the body. Just let it relax and be in its natural state. Keep the eyes closed. Begin to move your hands to heart center and bow your chin. Take a moment here to express gratitude and honor the light that dwells within each and every one of us. Namaste. So thank you for joining me in this nice breath work and simple shoulder stretching and spine strengthening practice. If you'd like to see more of these videos, go ahead and check out the rest of my YouTube channel. I've got plenty of all different kinds of lengths of classes. If you'd like to reach me, you can always reach me on Instagram at Katie Marie Yoga, or even leave a comment here and let me know what you liked and maybe what you didn't like, what you want to see. Remember to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.